let's start painting. So I chose these three colors for my painting. I chose Purplelicious, Arabian Sea, and this one is Luna. I don't have any plan in particular for this painting. I was just thinking of doing a set with the same colors, because usually I just do one, but then it's like, you know, it would be nice to have like a set of 2 or a set of 3. Oh my gosh, this is so tightly sealed. So anyways, that's why I'm doing 2 right now, because I want a set. This is just my pillow paint, which is always listed in the description box below, but it's basically Glidden Premium paint, an eggshell, plus GAC800, 4 cups of the Glidden paint, 1/4 cup of the GAC800. Everything is listed in the description box below, so just check that out. I always forget my gloves. I need to go get my gloves because this house paint does stain my hands really badly, so I need gloves. I just love painting with my hands. So I don't like gloves, and most of the time I take my gloves off in the middle of the painting and then get my hands dirty anyway, so let's see how this goes. Okay, let's add some Purplelicious first, and then I was thinking of adding the Arabian Sea on top. And again, I was thinking of doing a swipe. I like swipes, and even though I don't have a very nice paddle, what is it called? It's a spatula. You know, this is just from the dollar store. I have to get myself one from COLOURARTE. They have an awesome one that I saw one of my other fellow painters use, and she told me, yeah, it's on the COLOURARTE website, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get one, because it's so much easier than using that tiny little one that I got at the dollar store. But for now, it works. That's what I have, so that's what I'll use. But definitely, like, once I get one of those spatulas, I'll show you. I'll do a painting with that, and we'll get to use it, and then, you know, I'll let you know my thoughts on it. But so far, you know, I've seen that paddle being used by other artists, and it just looks amazing. Works really well. Okay, do you think that's it? I think that's it. Let's add this is my cell activator in white. And I already love that shimmer from the Luna one. The purple one, the Purplelicious, is also so yummy. And the Arabian Sea is just a very, very nice blue. So let's, okay, let me take all the gunk from my cell activator. Again, that cell activator recipe is listed in the description box below. Check it out. I also have courses for, you know, just beginner courses, a beginner course for acrylic pouring. I have a seascape course, a 3D seascape course. I have a ton of other stuff, a tutorial, a beach pour tutorial. I have color palettes. So I have a ton of things. I have a free guide. So just check everything in the description box below. Okay, I added that cell activator, and I'm just gonna swipe. Let's see how this goes. I missed a spot right there, plus I'm just always like so heavy-handed with, what I mean heavy-handed is, you know, that when I swipe, I sometimes push too hard, or And so sometimes I'm just scared of pushing too hard and then I miss some areas. I'm still getting the hang of this. Okay, let's leave that for now. Let's do the swipe on this one. I just have to be super quiet because I can't talk and do my swipe at the same time. Okay. Now over here, I have some white areas, so I'm gonna blow on those. I just want to push that white down into the colors. And even though they're little tiny cells, they'll grow, I think, once I start tilting my painting. So far, I am loving the colors. They look absolutely amazing. The Luna on top of that purple and the blue is just amazing. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's start tilting that way to start covering this area right here. Let's go this way. And maybe I'll add a little bit of white to help it move a little bit. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, my cells kind of got a little bit distorted. They look more like, I don't know, like stars. I don't know what to even call them. But let me bring this back to the center a little bit. Yeah, it's more like lacing, like lightning. But the thing is that this time, you know, with my previous pours, I use, let me add some of my paint here. I was saying with my previous pours, I use my own pouring medium. This time I used the Vivid Polypour that comes with these pigments. because I just wanted to see how the shininess of the colors of the pigments, you know, how that came through compared to using my regular pouring medium. And so far, I like it. It's different, like the effects are different. It's more of, maybe it's the tilting, I don't know, we'll see. But instead of seeing cells, it's more like lightning. I don't, it just lines, but they're not, they didn't keep the cell shape, which is okay. Because I really like the colors. The colors are absolutely fantastic. It's just a different pattern than I usually get. Okay, I'm gonna use a different set of gloves because those are super dirty. Okay, this paint is falling off, so yeah, so the shape, the cells are not staying as cells, even though I haven't tilted this, okay? You can see that the cell activator is kind of like breaking up in certain areas, kind of looks like just like, yeah, lightning is kind of what I can think of. So it's not the tilting, it's, I'm assuming, the way that my cell activator is interacting with this new pouring medium. So I have learned something new today, that my pouring medium with this cell activator will cause this sort of effect. So if you want to achieve this similar effect, then use the Polypour from COLOURARTE and use my cell activator, and you should be getting a very similar look. And I've seen some other ones get cells, but you know, their cell activators, their recipe is probably different than mine. So I'll have to try one of their cell activator recipes and see how it works with this pouring medium. Okay. But the colors are stunning. I mean, the colors really, really come through with this pouring medium. Like, it makes them look super shiny. Just gonna bring it back to the center, and maybe I should bring that to the center a little bit more. Let me cover my edges. Okay, because we are inside and my lighting sucks. The sparkles are not very well appreciated, but I think you can get a little bit of a, you can kind of see it there. You can kind of see the sparkle there. So look at that purple, that blue, the Luna right there mixing in with those colors. In person, it looks a lot prettier, trust me. Like on camera, it looks darker. In person, it looks a lot brighter. It just looks like more pastel-like colors. Not pastel, well, yeah, you know, like lighter colors, like, I don't know how to describe the colors. I always suck at this. But yeah, you can see how the the lacing is, or the cells are just completely different. They're not cells. It's kind of like the cell activator is disappearing and it breaks up and it makes this star-like shapes rather than staying kind of in a line. So yeah, it's different, but at the same time, I cannot complain because the colors, let me see if I can bring the brightness up. Yeah, those are more like the actual colors that I see in person. So very fantasy-like. Let's see how this dries up. And well, I won't be able to show you the dried results today because I'm just going to upload this video today. So these are the wet results, but I'll show you the dried results of these two pieces in my next video. So just keep an eye for that. And if you want to try these colors for yourself, if you want to get yourself the summer sequence set, just go ahead and look in the description box, and there is a coupon code there for you as well, so you can save 20% off of your purchase from the COLOURARTE summer sequence set and anything else that you purchase at COLOURARTE.com. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in my next video.